goes the Weasel because the Weasel goes pop. What's up? I have no idea if anybody will join us. That's okay. If they do, if they don't, it's all good. I just had a few minutes and I don't have to go into work till well later. So anyhow, hey, I did have some interesting thing the other day. I looked up, been looking into credit a little bit, and how what's a good credit number, what's a bad credit number, you know, just curiosity. Any of y'all ever use that uh, uh, Credit Karma? I think it's Credit Karma. Um, hey, let's take a look at some stuff. Maybe I'll put this over here, put that over there. There we go. Well, we'll need to share my screen, I guess, if I'm on. I guess I could post the link. Hey, Jerry, good to see you. I've been real busy of late, but I am. Hey, Bud Files, good to see you. I've been real busy of late, working on. Oh, that's the wrong channel. Been working a lot of hours at work, but I had a little bit today, and so I'm I guess kind of chilling a little bit. See you. No sound. All right, let me check my settings. Speaker, communication, microphone, voicer. Let's go with this. Is that better? Can you hear me now? Oh, you hear me now? Before that. So let me put the microphone. I don't know. Maybe it's working. Okay. Well, okay, good. Glad to hear it. It's been so long since I've been on here. I'm not sure I know how to work it. I like the way you work it. Something like that. I don't know. Anyhow, I was looking at something, and let me go over to the Google. I figured I might as well go through and let's look at some credit score type stuff. Why not? Hey, Jerry, Carol, Chuck. Good to see you. I appreciate that thumbs up. I just thought it'd be interesting to, what is this? Oh, I put the wrong one. My bad. Let me stop sharing that. Pick the right one. All right. That's it right there. I guess I could share the audio too. Not that the audio is any big deal. Thank you. I appreciate that, Jerry. I am a police officer and I support the police now. Granted, I don't do a whole lot of tickets and that type of thing. I'm a police officer at a mental institution. And well, most of what we do is patient care and that type of thing. But, you know, sometimes I did have to make an arrest the other night. Somebody was drinking and driving, and that's just a question of safety. Safety for people on the road. So I wasn't, let's see, how about I've asked why would a credit score, oh, cool, we got Devil Dog.
Oh, cool, we got Gracie.
Hey, Gracie. In fact, I'll take that down so we can talk. How you doing, brother?
How you doing, Gracie?
Hey, Gracie. Gracie, want a treat? Gracie, want a treat?
Who's talking to you?
Now I got Nikki running over here.
Who's talking to you, baby?
Hey, Gracie.
Who's talking to you?
I got 3 of your puppies over here. And they fussing.
You hear him?
Nikki, come here.
You hear him, baby? Hey, Susan. Hey, Jerry. Hey, 2 Jerrys. You got double the Jerrys in here.
Oh, cool. Here's
You
one
got
of
Jerry at Butler Family Farms and Jerry Karolchik.
That's cool.
Wait. Hey,
Hey, Susan.
Rosemary. That's Rosemary. That's your look. She looks like you. See? She look. She looks like you.
There's your mama right there.
She looks like you. See?
There's your mama. Yeah. All right. Well, come here. Come here, Munchkin. Come here.
Baby.
Come here, AJ. Come here, AJ. Come here, AJ. Right. Well, AJ ain't being too agreeable.
Yeah.
But how you? Oh, by the way, have you checked your PayPal?
You. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Gary.
You're welcome. I just making sure Jamie got her Mother's Day thing.
Yeah, she did.
Okay.
Yours. God bless Gracie. Come on. You were supposed to call me back yesterday, Gary.
Well, I don't know what happened.
Well, I don't either. But hey, Jerry. But you were busy with that, waiting for them to unlock the door. And me and Maya said, we'll let you go. Call us back. And you said, okay, I'll give you a call back in a little while, whenever. Yeah, but you never called back.
I'm sorry. I get easily distracted. And it took a while for that door to get unlocked.
Okay. Hey, Terry, how you feeling, Terry?
But yeah, we were just he had locked his keys in his office, and I didn't have keys to his office, and so we were waiting on maintenance to get up there. The up there they don't. There's a couple buildings and a couple of buildings that we don't have keys to. We don't have keys to the pharmacy or the HR.
That's good, Terry.
And anyhow,
well, I could have broke in, Gary.
Well, I know how to unlock a door.
You know how to unlock the door if you ain't got the key?
Yeah.
You got a lockpick?
No, but I can make do with the stuff around me.
Oh, okay.
I mean, I do know how locks work, and so.
What time are you going to work today?
I'm only going to go in like an hour early.
Oh, okay.
So it won't be. Hey, Rebecca.
Hello, Rebecca.
In fact,
you better change your background before I got to leave, Gary.
You're right. Sorry about that. My bad. Hey, I had it set on something different.
That blackboard was just giving me a headache.
I believe it.
Oh, Gary, I got something for you yesterday.
Yeah, what'd you get?
Well, me and Sammy was at the gas. Well, I was at the gas station, when we were working, and there was a bunch of Pez stuff, a display with Pez, and I seen a Superman there. And so I'm like, God bless. And so I started looking through all these freaking millions of Pez, and I found a Batman one, so I bought it for you.
So cool, man. Thank you. What's up, Jerry?
What's going on, guys? What's up, Devil Dog? By the way, I like your doggy. She loves her daddy.
Yeah,
she loves her papa.
Yeah, she's sitting right here by me. She'll press her face against your nose and mouth where you can't breathe or anything else, and you can't talk and everything. That's how she does. I mean, but the good thing is a lot of Bostons lick. Okay.
Oh, that's a Boston?
Yeah, it's a Boston Terrier, and she don't lick. She does occasionally, but not often at all. I mean, I can kiss her right on the mouth and her not lick.
Hey, Devil Dog, how old is she?
She is 5 or 6, I think. Yeah. I'd have to ask Jamie to be sure, but I think because Abby's fixing to be 10 on June 1st.
Oh, you have 2 dogs?
No, I got 4.
Four babies. 4 babies.
Yeah, I got 4 Boston Terriers, three girls and a boy. So Abby's the oldest. She'll be 10 on June 1st. Red will be 8, I think, in July. Maybe it's June, later June. And then Gracie will be, I think, 6 or let's see. Yeah, I guess. And like 6 or something. And then our baby is a pain in the butt. Her name's Pennywise. And she's not even about a year.
Tammy saying hello.
Who did?
Tammy.
Oh, hi, Tammy.
Hi, Tammy. How are you?
Fun. How are y'all?
Good, good.
Yeah,
I'm
we
feeling-
had flood in the house again. So
I'm feeling better than I was, but I'm not. We ain't got no work today, so that hurts. The last 3 weeks have been horrible. We've got this week so far, Gary. We've done 6 repairs. That's it. 3 on one day, 3 on another day, 0 Monday, and 0 today, and I don't know what for tomorrow.
well,
Are you in the? Oh, go ahead, Gary.
I was just gonna say I know you'd rather have 23 than
Yeah.
26 than 6. Do you have a question, Jerry?
Yeah, Devil Dog. Are you in the construction business?
No, I do. I work with Sammy, Godwin Honey. His channel is Godwin Honey, and he's my boss, and he does car windows, windshield, and windows and stuff like that on vehicles.
I thought. Go ahead, Gary. I thought you in the. Sorry, Gary.
Go ahead.
I thought you in the construction because I thought you felt like in the construction, but see, I don't know that.
No, I've done construction like before, but I mean it's all manual labor, little peon stuff. I mean, I can build stuff, but it's just I've always been mechanically inclined and stuff. I have a good mechanical aptitude. I actually have a degree in process technology to be an operator at defense, but
wow,
I can't do that no more.
Go ahead, Gary.
Well, Jerry, just curious, what type of work are you in?
Well, my main job, I am a attendant at the Park District here in Chicago, in the Chicago Park District. But I do things on the side like helping moving, a little bit of gardening work. It's a cash job, side job, side gig. Nothing Park District, nothing to do what I do on the side. No, snow shoveling in the winter. Try to make some money out,
Yeah.
Something to make a little cash all.
Oh, I understand. The fact is that a lot of officers will go through and work, one thing or another. Just hey D, good to see you.
Hey D.
The like a lot of times, for example, some of the clubs around here will have officers, come in and work when they're not on their regular job. A lot of times, but for me, I've always found it, beneficial to go through and just work overtime, because overtime, as long as overtime is available, because it pays typically a lot more, and it helps my retirement. So that's one of the things I'm focused on these days.
Gary, I got a question. Your partners, your colleagues at the police station, they work at the clubs as a bouncers or as security guards?
Basically doing security.
Mm.
I mean, I don't
Okay.
do it.
I got minimum how much they can earn at clubs or at the bars.
I don't know. I've heard. Y'all stop it. Y'all behave.
Somebody and behave well.
A lot of times, police officers' EJs, which are extra jobs, pay more than their regular job.
Well, I know overtime. I know one officer that makes. He's a former officer. He was an officer, and as far as I know, he still has his certification. But he's working nothing but security right now, and he's making about $70K a year.
Woo!
Yeah,
wow.
Hey, it's good money. I don't.
Hey, better than. Go ahead, Devil.
What's your nationality?
I'm originally from Ukraine. Came here 35 years ago. You heard it? You heard us. Thank you for asking me that question. 35 years ago, I came to this country I used to live in Bourbon, Illinois. That's suburbia of Chicago. Yes, right now is a freaking terrible here. Oh, I can tell you, a lot of shit happening the last couple of weeks.
That's
As Gary, as a police officer, can tell me, in big cities like Chicago, when their mayors or governors don't do shit squat and they don't care about their people and they likes to talk a lot of bullshit and they're doing shit to protect the city. Right? I'm telling you, I was open-minded. I'm an open-minded person, and I see this every day. I speak to cops almost every day about a lot of different things, and they told me, not going better.
okay.
I do appreciate that, Gary, or the cops, what they do, like you and other officers in your county. I'm sure a lot of people happy.
Well, I can tell you some information about Chicago if you'd like to know.
Go ahead, Gary.
Year to date, there have been 159 people shot and killed. There have been 713 people this year that have been shot and wounded. The total number of people shot is 872. Total homicides in Chicago this year to date is 185.
That's a lot. For
yeah.
previous 20 years ago. In 90s, that was not like that. The numbers was low.
Yeah. Would you believe how many people so far this year have been involved in a police 2024 police involved shootings? So far this year, there have been 2 wounded and 1 killed.
Holy shit. Pardon my French. That's a lot.
One person killed from a police shooting when you've had 872 people shot. So that's 3 people that have been shot, I guess, in when dealing with police this year.
Mm-hmm.
Gary.
Yeah.
Read chat, bro.
Hey, Digit, Sprinkle is Iron Horn. Hey, Tiffany, Canadian Family Life. Good to see you. There is a website called HeyJackass.com that goes over the statistics dealing with Chicago, specifically with
Cook County. With Cook County area.
Well, I'll tell you what. I'll drop the link in here.
Can you drop it to my private Facebook message? I want to see that.
I don't use Facebook, so I don't know that I could use it there. But that is the link. I will put it also in private chat so it will stay there.
Okay.
And
interesting information.
I thought so. I always found it interesting just because of the fact that there's, Chicago is completely different than down here. And so it's, how many shootings so far this year, total people shot was 872.
As in Chicago?
Yep.
Chicago. That's just Chicago.
How about Houston, bro?
I don't know a website for Houston.
Yeah.
But I do know that a lot of people on TV on these shows come from Houston. Sounds like
are you in Houston?
He's just outside of Houston.
Okay. It's a beautiful city, Houston, Texas.
Yeah.
That's I hear. I've never been there before. Well, I heard a beautiful city with the beautiful areas. This good, beautiful areas.
Nick, stay off my table. Nikki's up on my recliner trying to get, apparently interested in whatever is on my table at the moment.
Your doggy, right? Your papa. Your doggy.
I actually have 4 dogs, but Nikki's just the eldest of the youngest bunch.
Uh-huh.
I
Jerry,
got her.
what's a bee pen, Jerry?
Hey, I'm looking at making a bee pen. I expect you to talk about, bee house. Maybe. Like well, you know what? You've seen bee houses. A bee pen, though. I'm assuming that a hive on it and a bee hive on it. Well, does that mean you making a pen with a bee drawn on it?
How much is it, Jerry?
Well, P digits, that's a whole nother subject there, digits.
Yeah, I wasn't getting into that. That goes into politics.
That's not my either. I live Gary, I want to tell you something. About 2 weeks ago, car was stolen out of local gym. It's a local big gym. The person was watching the girl. As soon as she went inside the gym, it's not LA Fitness. It's a different company. Then person went inside it. I don't think these guys checked ID or memberships. He went in a woman's locker room, opened the lock, grabbed her purse, went in the parking lot, gone. 11:30 a.m. 2 weeks ago. How about that? Daytime.
Well, I've heard that a lot of things are changing in different areas, in particular down around, over in San Francisco. From what I understand, they've started doing a lot of, they're not prosecuting a lot of things, especially when people break into vehicles and steal the stuff out of them, or for that matter, shoplifting and pretty much everything else. But I don't, I have no desire to go to Los Angeles or New York City. I'm kind of a small town fella. I kind of like the small town atmosphere.
Because people know each other pretty well enough.
Pretty good. I mean, it's not unusual to see folks at the grocery store or out and about on town. But to be fair, I'm working a lot of hours right now. I'm putting in about 64 hours a week.
Ooh.
So, well.
Gary, are there ever any huge accidents that you had to work or more than 8 hours? Like on a highway, do you get to respond highway or there's a highway patrol?
Well, there are city officers that work different wrecks and what have you. Most of the time when I have situations that arises that I have to work extra hours or whatever, a lot of times that's primarily like if there's a not a snowstorm, but a sleet storm or bad weather, inclement weather. A lot of times they don't let us go through and hang on, let me fix this. That way, at least Devil Dog's still here. He ain't just dropped. He just put on his icon. But anyhow, Jerry Butler.
Yes, sir.
How you doing, brother?
What's this pen, Jerry?
It's brand new. It just came out. I haven't got one yet, but it's a laser inlay. It's called a bee pen, and it has a beehive on the top. And you know what the honey spoon is, where it's a rod with the cuts in it. It's wood. It has that on there, and it has a bee on it. So I'm not gonna buy it right now because it's just the mechanism stuff alone is $17. That's not counting the shipping on it and all that crap. So I'm gonna look at making one or two of those.
Sounds interesting.
It does sound interesting. I was just looking at them on the web page I buy the stuff from, and I showed Susan, and I'm going to make one and give at least one to my bee guy who brings our bees here. You know, because the bees are all here all the time, and he's teaching me about the bees.
That reminds me.
Anyways,
I'll show y'all my. For those that don't know on here, Jerry makes pens and pencils, and I happen to have the first set of Butler Blancs.
Yep, that's the only set right now.
Wow.
Butler Blancs, baby. This is made out of buffalo horn.
Oh, wow. Interesting. Oh, hello, Jerry Butler. How are you, sir? By the way, I like your head too, as Gary's.
You like to have two like Gary's?
Well, they can be had. You just, I don't know what he's charging these days.
How much is it, Gary?
I think I paid around.
I mean, Jerry, for the B pen.
The B pen, the mechanism is $17. But I haven't ordered it because I don't want to. The shipping's going to cost $10 to get the thing sent to me. I should have ordered it with the other order I set in. I just put another order in for a bunch of stuff to make more pens. But I'm going to wait a little while. But I'm going to order one later on. But I don't know. I don't know if the wood comes with it. I'm going to order one. I don't know if the wood comes with it or, what all, or the inlay. It's acrylic. I don't know if the inlay's already come in. I don't know much about it, so it doesn't tell you that much about it. So I got to order one to see what it is, and and then decide what it'll be worth. But it's probably going to be close to 40, 30 or 40, depending on what comes with it, Eddie. I don't know. I just thought it was pretty cool. I showed it to Susan. We both were like that. That's awesome, So I just thought maybe you might, since your boss has bees, you might want to, after I get one made, you might want to think about getting one for him for Christmas or something.
Yeah.
Well,
I'll let you know when I get it made. I'll show it to you and explain it more to you and tell you what what the cost will be. But I just want to let you know about it. It's bee stuff's pretty cool right now.
Yeah. Well, Tammy and I took classes to become, beekeepers.
Yeah, I joined a club now. First Tuesday every month we have a meeting, and I'm learning. He comes over here. I go out there. He puts a hood on me. I go out there and record what we're doing out there. There's a video that came out this morning, I think.
Hey, Gary.
Yeah.
Everything's not about you, bro.
Anyways, there's a video out this morning, Gary, of our bees. It came out today.
First practical fountain pen was produced in 1884. Good information. It may not be everything about me and Devil Dog, but this is my live stream. I thought I'd do a pop-up since I hadn't been on much lately. I hadn't even been on YouTube. Every now and then I'll pop into a live stream, but even now I'm not saying much.
Why I got you on here, Gary? I need you to come up with a name.
Okay, Quasimodo
for a cow.
All right,
either a name for a cow or a name for the goat. Either one.
I thought you got one. Quasimodo.
I mean, for a female, buddy.
Is that not a female name?
No, it's not a female name.
All right.
Do a little bit of thinking about it. Don't pop one off the head. Think about it. Because I got one from Shirley. It's called Mutilda. So her name's Mutilda.
Mutilda. All right.
So that's what Sherry Sherry from came up with. So Or Shirley from doing our best. It's
Yeah.
you and her are the only ones that get to name animals right now. So
All right. How about
Okay.
come up with one email to me or text it to me or whatever.
well, I could tell you right now. Like I like the name Daisy.
Daisy?
No, Buttercup. Buttercup.
Buttercup, okay. We'll do
Buttercup.
Buttercup. I'll tell Susan Buttercup because we have a dog named Daisy. We can't name a cow named Daisy.
Well, Buttercup then.
All right.
Or Clarabelle. Flip a coin.
Now hold on, I can't give you all these names. You got to pick one because you're naming it.
All right. Buttercup.
Okay. All right, so Buttercup. I'll tell Susan that's
Gary, Maya's dog's name's Buttercup.
Mm-hmm. I know that. That's why I like the name, at least in part.
Anyways, I just came up here to tell you about the pin. So I got to go get ready. Robert's birthday's today, and so we're gonna go up to Aldi's and I think we're going to lunch and some other stuff. So
Hey, Aldi's has. You might check to see if they've got any sliced jalapenos. Those things are delicious.
Aldi's. This is not no food in Aldi's.
Do I now?
Aldi's doesn't have food.
I'm pretty sure.
Aldi's is the one with the books and all the other stuff. Aldi's, not Aldi's. Aldi's.
Okay. Ollie's maybe?
Yeah, Aldi's.
I can't hear.
Okay.
But
Am I not loud enough or something or?
no, I just can't hear worth a darn.
Okay. Well, I got a new camera. And I'm not sure how it works. Versus the other one has a mic in it. I'm not sure if this mic. I'm not too sure about this camera yet. I haven't figured out what it is. It's wider angle and everything else.
Hey, Lone Cowboy. Oh, wait a minute.
Anyways, we're going up there, to do some shopping. Susan's got a coupon for 15% off, and so we're gonna go up there and do some stuff. I placed my order for a replacement order for all the pin stuff, so I can make a bunch more pins.
Hey, Gary.
Yeah.
Hey, Gary.
Hey, Jamie.
Hey, Jamie.
Let's see.
Hey, Jerry.
There's
Hello.
two Jerrys on panel. There's Jerry Butler Family Farms and Jerry Carolti.
I know Butler.
How you doing? How you doing, Jamie? Hey, Gary. Thank you for having me on. Good to talk to you guys. Thank you, Gary, for what you do in your area. I appreciate it, all you guys do, especially everybody what you do in different jobs.
Thank you, Jerry.
Take care. Bye bye. Again, thank you for having me on.
Hey, Susan.
Hey, guys.
She heard I was on here, so she ran in here.
Well, she's the star of your channel, Jerry.
Yeah.
She is. She's the star of the channel.
That's true.
But,
They come in.
I'm gonna hop off here, guys.
It's good seeing you, Jerry.
It's nice seeing you guys. Thanks for coming in my live today, Devil Dog, but you didn't stay, did you?
On which one?
On my Monday live?
Yeah, I've been working and freaking everything else. I popped in there, I stayed for a little bit, and then I had to leave.
I thought you did because I was talking to you and asking you something. You never responded. And I thought,
Yeah.
what? So I don't remember what it was now. It was important.
I haven't had much time at all for anything.
Yeah.
Except now I'm not.
Except to aggravate me.
Well,
What'd she say?
except to aggravate her.
Oh, hey, look. Am I starting to look like you?
Well, you know what? I am ready to freaking cut my hair, but I can't.
I'm ready to cut mine too. It's starting to drive me
No,
crazy.
Jerry, go ahead and drop your channel, Jerry. Just type DD.
No, just type BFF. It works better.
29. Type 29. It'll drop you.
We'll see who Jerry likes better. Type DD.
Type BFF. You won't be caught in the middle.
There we go. Appreciate
Hey,
that.
so I want to tell you guys, I sent Quint a pen. He sent me so much freaking money. I felt like I had to send him something. So I think
Quint's a good guy.
Huh?
Quint's a good guy. He's a good supporter.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he really is. I mean, you know, I just
Yeah.
I felt like I needed to send something to him, and he told me not to, but I did it anyway. So
For some reason, it doesn't look like 29 is working right now. Oh,
well, I touched in BFF first. You have to type in 29 again. Jerry, hit 29 again, bud.
type 29 because what happened is you know, Jerry typed BFF and it timed out the timer. There's like a 5-second delay. Hey, Mrs. Frosty.
If he don't type it in, I got it.
Well, hang on. I think I can go to it and drop it.
Oh, there he goes. I got it too, Gary.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, there it is.
Yep, excellent. All right.
Anyway.
No, but I really have been putting a lot of hours in lately.
Yeah, I figured you have been because I've been busy, you've been busy, and I've gone to meet up with Jan and all that stuff, and been putting videos out. And I'm shipping off 11 cows here. Hopefully, well, I don't know. We'll probably won't be a Saturday or Sunday like I hope it was open because we've had so much freaking rain that my place is like a swamp. I mean,
yeah, mine is too, Jerry.
I'm afraid if the guy come in with his truck and trailer that he wouldn't be able to get out if he could get in. You know, the ground's so soft that he got in, and we loaded up 11 cows in his trailer. I would probably have to pull him out with the tractor.
Hey, Farmer Jerry, let me ask you a question. Why, whenever you plant plants, vegetables and stuff, your vegetables grow a lot slower than weeds when it rains?
Because the weeds have been in the ground longer than the vegetables are, and so their roots are already established.
See, it's supposed to rain again today.
The next 2 days.
The next 2 days.
Yeah, it's supposed to rain here for today. Well, it was raining earlier. We had over an inch of rain last night. From midnight last night to this morning, it's been over an inch already.
Wow, we need a break from the rain here.
Yeah, I need about
we do too
to dry out so I can get these cows out of here because
I need it to dry out so I can weed and my garden and everything else, man. I don't.
If you don't mind being a little muddy, now's the easy time to weed it because you can pop them right out of the ground.
I don't want to get muddy.
I know. I mean, I know what it is. I'm saying if you do it before it starts drying up too much, the weeds come out easy.
Wow.
Get out there and weed the garden.
Kiss my butt.
What'd she say? What'd she offer you?
She said, "Kiss my butt, Eddie."
That's an offer. Right? That's an offer. My wife says that. I say, "Let's go." That's an offer to me.
Well, I need to stop raining around here so it'll quit flooding my house.
It's terrible, man. This year's water-wise, it's ridiculous. I mean, it's not a flood, but it's just like non-stop.
Oh, I'll be back.
All right.
Anyways, I didn't mean to.
By the way, I did go to your a live stream or two of yours. I know I went to that one while you had it set up, and I saw Jan was there and Brenda was there, and at the
10 killer or this last weekend.
I don't remember, Jerry. My days have been running together.
Well, 3 weeks ago was 10 killer, and then this last weekend was Jan's live. And this coming weekend, I'm not going to that one, but it's in Arkansas.
It's been fairly recent, I think, that you had this.
I was just last weekend. Brenda was at both of them, and so was Jan.
Okay. Well, I saw both of them there, and I don't know which one it was. like I said, in fact, for that matter, I've started spending more time out on the grounds and having Roy run the gate, and so that way I get to go to calls and what have you. The trouble is when I'm at the gate, I at least can get on the computer a little bit here and there. Well, thank you, Miss Frosty.
Gary,
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn the water off for a little bit.
Okay.
Hi, Tammy.
Gary.
Yeah.
Hey, Gary, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
I'm good, thank you.
But on the grounds, the only access I've got is my phone, and I hate trying to type on the phone.
Oh, I know.
And so it's
hard enough to type on the computer than on the phone.
I wonder how long it would take. I gave up coffee about 3 weeks ago, and I suffered through quite a few headaches because of it. But I'm wondering how long I can go before I can actually pick coffee back up. And because
Why did you stop drinking coffee?
coffee changes the body's sensitivity to insulin.
Oh,
And it makes it less sensitive to the insulin, so that it produces more insulin, at least according to several studies. And so one of the things I'm trying to do with the diet and what have you is trying to get out of this pre-diabetic state. And so I'm trying to reverse it, basically. And so I'm doing like a low carb, high protein diet. And
more salads.
Do I know?
More salads.
Yeah, I don't eat a whole lot of salads, but every now and then I'll throw in a salad. Mostly it's just, like ribs or I know there's a little bit of breading on General Tso's chicken, but I like that, and it's mostly meat.
When they told me I was pre-diabetic, they said I was close to I was like 6.8 or something like that. I was close, and I just started eating more salads, and it dropped me down. Started eating salads, and I cut out the I don't drink Pepsi Zero anymore. I don't drink any soda at all anymore. I started drinking out of this stuff.
Well, I think that Coke Zero and Pepsi Zero or whatever, that doesn't have any sugar in it.
No, but it has caffeine or something to make it, or something in it. So, but I drinking more water. But then, I've got this curious, and actually, I saw Eddie drinking out of one, and that made me curious. So I started checking into it. And I bought 10 flavors for $39. And I got the metal stainless steel container that's white for free.
Oh, nice.
And I drink. They last between. I can fill this up probably about 3 times before I have to change the flavoring.
Okay, I think Eddie and Amy use those.
I love it, man. That's all I drink now is basically this water with a little bit of flavoring in it.
About the only thing I'm drinking right now is this Powerade Zero stuff.
I did watch a video today that talked about, which makes sense to me, about people who have farm well water and stuff, or drink water that is high in calcium.
Yeah.
That it's not it cause for men, not women, but men, it causes them to have more prostate problems.
Oh, okay. I would have thought
because it's like calcium, building up in your pipes. It does the same thing in your body. It stays up in your bladder and stuff, and it makes your bladder sit way heavier on your prostate, which causes a problem with prostate. So I just had my PSA test done, and it went down 0.02 points. It was a 2 year. Let's see, 2 years. 2 years ago. This time 2 years ago, it was at 1.65, and then last year in May it was 2 point. Or this year in May, it was this year in March. It was 2.8, 2.9 or 2.8, and now it's 2.26. So I'm going to keep drinking this water until my next checkup is to see if it's gone down more.
Okay.
So I'm not drinking anything with, because this is reverse osmosis water. So it's first of all, it's taking out, water softener is taking out the calcium. Then it's reverse osmosis, so it's taking out all the bad things that's maybe in there, plus more calcium taken out. And so then I'm getting better than spring water.
Okay.
So I'm going to see if that makes a difference when I have my next PSA test done. Because prostate cancer runs in my family bad. So my grandfather died of prostate cancer. My dad had prostate cancer. So I'm trying to do everything I can not to get it.
Yeah. Well, cancer and heart disease run in my family. But, I don't know a specific type of cancer, but I know it's at least one aunt and one uncle passed away from it. And I think my grandfather did too on my father's side. Heart disease is another thing. Maybe that was, I know my grandfather on my mother's side passed away from that. Well, I don't know. Maybe it just worn out. I don't, but we've had several.
Are you still taking that statin?
I am, and my memory's still shot.
There's nothing else you can take instead, huh?
Do I now?
There's nothing else you can take instead?
No, the doctor said that the benefits outweigh the bad side effects.
Well, I don't know. Sometimes the side effects are way a bit worse than what it is. And if you wake up one morning and forget who you are, that's not good. That's not a good side effect.
Well, that brings up an interesting thing. I've noticed that there's a correlation. There is some kind of a link between omeprazole and I think it's all dementia maybe. And so I quit taking omeprazole. Of course, that was just for indigestion anyhow.
Yeah. How's your dad doing?
He's doing well. Hey, Victoria, quiet listener.
Hey, Victoria. So he's doing well, and so is your mom doing good too now?
Well, Daddy, he's 82 years old, and I won't say he's doing well, but he ain't in the hospital. So
that's good.
Mom is getting better. She broke her hip not too long ago.
Well, that's what I'm asking about. I mean, and
and
I've been seeing you a while to talk to you about how's she doing. So, and your dad had a stroke or heart attack?
Yeah, he had a heart attack.
A heart attack.
Yeah, and he's they took out. I think that was right after they took out his pacemaker and put in an AED. And the AED was masking I think that was it. Was masking, his heart attack.
Yeah.
So, because when they tried to do an EKG, it kept reading like it was a regular, heartbeat.
Right.
Anyhow, at least I believe that's right. I believe the heart attack was after, but he's doing okay. In fact, I went over there. I don't know if it was this past Saturday or Saturday before last, and cut his hair. I gave him a haircut. So I need to cut mine. My hair is getting a little bit long right now.
Oh wow! I mean, it must be half inch long.
Well, it's getting to where it's touching my ears, so it's about
time. Mine's been touching my ears for a while, but I just keep pushing it back.
Well,
it's been over a year since I've had a haircut, so I need a haircut too. But I'm just not really ready to cut it off. So it's not hot enough yet. When it gets a little hot, I'll be baking to get it cut off.
Well, I cut my hair myself, and so I need to quit putting off doing it and just go do it. But I have 64 hours a week is basically 3 8-hour shifts. Now I break it down a little further than that and do some every day typically. But if you think about it, from a and I'm glad Devil Dog ain't here because he get mad at the math. But if you think about it, you get time and a half for overtime, and one 8-hour shift is if you have work 5 days a week, 8 hours a day, that means each day represents 20% of your pay for the week, right? Well, you add an extra shift, and that's not only the extra 20%, but you get another 5%, which makes it 30. So if you work 3 extra days, that's 90% more pay. It's almost doubling your pay.
Right.
So
you also pay more taxes too.
Well, I ain't worried about the taxes. I ain't worried about the fact that they take out more money for retirement. I ain't worried about any of that. It's still an increase in pay.
Yeah.
But the main thing, I mean, truthfully, the money that's in my pocket right now is irrelevant anyhow. The reason why I'm doing it is if the way that our retirement system works is they take an average of your highest 4 income years, and they add those together and divide them to get an average of your highest 4 years. And
so that's how Social Security works too. But they take the highest 40 quarters.
Okay, I didn't know that, but I do know that my Social Security is based on 35. You have to have 35 years for full. It seems like I looked into that recently, and you have to have like 35 years of income and paying into Social Security in order for it to pay you back.
That's not right.
Well,
Social Security. Social Security is you have to have 40 quarters no matter what. So, and 40 quarters is basically 10 years of working.
Well,
and they take the 40 quarters and they divide it by how old your age and stuff and what your percentage is, and that's how you get it. That's how I got mine. And my 40 quarters, the best 40 quarters I had is when I was living in California.
Okay.
And I'm at my Social Security is off of what I made in California, not what I made in Missouri.
All right. Well, I could look it up just to see, but I don't remember it.
I forgot. What did you say the name was again?
For what? Ollie?
The name that you want me to use?
I thought we used Buttercup.
Buttercup. And Susan, I've also have memory loss, but mine's due to old age.
I hear you. Let's see what is required.
Buttercup is Gary's thing that he wants to use for that.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So you got Mutilda and Buttercup. That's what I said. Mutilda.
Let's see. Based on your earnings record, if you are age 62 or older, a person with disability or blindness, or have enough work credits, how many work credits? Family members who qualify and benefits to your work record do not need work credits. How many work credits are required? 40 credits. Learn more about it. Although you need at least 10 years of work, 40 credits to qualify.
That's 40 quarters.
Yeah. We basically, what does it deal with Social Security and 35 years? All right, Social Securities are typically computed to use average indexed monthly earnings. The average summarizes up to 35 years of a worker's indexed earnings. So there is something about 35. They look it up to 35. Hey, Gandalf, good to see you. I know that anyhow, they look at your income over that total amount to determine how much Social Security they're going to pay you. Anyhow, And I can't help but think that, having 4 good years of income will help increase my Social Security to some.
Well, it's going to help. That's going to be probably those 4 years are going to be probably, what is it, 4 times 16 of your 40 quarters. It's probably the best money. If you go, you're probably still getting a thing once a year on your birthday that tells you how much money you've made, right?
Yeah,
Well, it's usually 2 or 3 page green, like a newsletter type thing that tells you how much money you made each year you worked. And you should probably still get one of those. I don't get it anymore because I'm retired. I stopped getting it. But the last one I got, I had made over my lifetime. I had made $1.8 million.
Oh wow!
But you have to look at. I worked as a sales rep. In California back in the '90s. I made $65,000 a year, 10 years. That's $600,000 in 10 years.
Yeah.
I did that for 16 years. So I mean, that you figure that out, that's not really out that much money. Whereas some people are making 100,000 plus per year.
Yeah.
So I mean, but anyways, that's where my 40 quarters come. I made in California, I was making 65,000 a year. And here, the most I made here was like 30,000, I think.
Yeah.
So I mean, it all counts towards Social Security as your total amount of money you made, but they take the 40 highest quarters no matter when it was.
Well, I looked at the numbers, and if I go through and I work 64 hours a week for 4 years, that will like triple my retirement income, because retirement is based on average of your high 4.
Yep.
So, it's worth, and I'll make more working one shift than YouTube would pay me in 3 months. So, just for working one shift. So it does put more money in my pocket, but like I said, that's not, to me, the focus of it. The focus of it is really to increase retirement. So if I can go through and do that steady for 4 years, work 64 hours a week, then, and I may have to change it up. At some point, they're going to get on to me probably for coming in, 3 or 4 hours earlier for shifts, and I'll probably have to commit to a complete shift.
Okay, Gary, let me just say this. Okay, I'm just going to say this to you one time. The money will be nice when you're retired, but if you work yourself to death, you ain't going to benefit from the money anyways.
Well, that's true, but I don't think 64 hours a week is working myself to death. There's a lot
I mean, all work and no play makes you a boring person.
Well, that's true. I mean, the truth is, I don't do much but work these days.
I'll say that you got to go out and treat yourself to have a little bit of fun, now and then, or it's going to wear on you, man.
Well,
I'm gonna tell you, life's too damn short, as far as I'm concerned. I know I'm 67, and I think I'm either 67 or 68. Can't remember how old I am now.
I look at it like this, Jerry. I understand what you're saying, but I look at it like this. I've done the math, and if I could technically retire in December when I turn 60. You can retire now. That is not. I started too late in order to retire on having the full retirement. Retire on years. Instead, I'm going to have to retire on age. The trouble is, just looking at it, what it would be if I retired in December is that would be less than $700 a month in income from that. And at some point, I know I'd be able to get Social Security, but that would be at least a couple of years down the road. And the less than $700 ain't even enough to pay. Well, it may pay for insurance, and that's about it. I'd still have to work another job.
That's my benefit of being VA. I don't have to worry about insurance.
Well, I know, but I don't have the VA. I don't have the military background.
Yeah, and I retired at. I ended up getting 82.5% of my full retirement if I would have stayed until I was 68.5.
Yeah.
So, but it's still. if I didn't have property payment, Susan and I'd be sitting good. The property payment is what hurts us. You know, the house is paid off, but the property payment is what hurts.
You know, but if I worked one extra shift a week, that would be I think 30% more income, which would have an effect. But I look at it like this: if I do work the 64 every week, and that's not really that's an extra 24 hours a week.
That's extra 3 days in the week time.
Yeah, and in 7 days you work basically an additional 2 days. But if you do, no, actually just 1 day because it's 24 hours. But you know, if I can do that for 4 years, it makes a difference between having to work after I actually hit retirement age, 65, or not having to work. And so, you know, to me, it's worth a little bit extra effort. It's not like I wouldn't be, you know, up and doing stuff anyhow.
Right.
It's just my focus will be on being there, and I got to be somewhere at any given time anyhow. And just by being there, and it's not like I'm having to dig ditches all day.
Well, no, but still, I mean, you're away from your house and you're away from your wife, and you know things you might want to, you know, hobbies you might want to do, and you know.
Well, I know, but my focus right now is in setting myself up. I'm working towards a goal.
Right. I mean, you got something in your mind you're working for. I told Susan the other day I wouldn't go back to work now. I don't care. They're paying me 10 times more money. I enjoy being home so much that it's like you can't pay me enough to go back to work.
And
you know?
That's what I'm trying to get to. That's what I'm trying to get to. That's what I'm working towards.
Well, I've been retired for a year and a half now, so you know it's like
what
you know.
Okay.
It's like you know you get used to it.
Yeah.
And it's nice.
Well, there are also some things that I'm doing. I mean, the fact is that it is true that the money in my pocket doesn't mean that much to me. I mean, as far as, you know, as long as the bills are paid,
right,
you know, what have you. The trouble is, you know, because I don't make a whole lot of money to begin with, you know, there are things around here I need to have done. Like I need to have the electrical work done. I need to have the plumbing work done. I need to have the yard work done. There's several things, and it's just easier to pay somebody to do that than to, you know, wear myself out trying to get that stuff done. And besides, you need a licensed plumber and electrician and all this type of stuff to do a lot of that stuff. I don't know how to do. I mean, plumbing's not that hard for the most part, but I'll be dadgummed if I know why this house keeps flooding. But anyhow, it'll allow me
the wiring. I don't know the plumbing part. I have to come to your place to let you know help you out why it's flooding. But there's ways. I mean, I don't know what your basement's like. You have to tell me. Is it concrete?
We live on a slab, and it starts flooding in the bathroom. That's where most of the water starts coming in.
So you're on a slab.
I am.
So your house built on by stick house is not a mobile home, right?
It's not a mobile home. It's a brick home with a.
So you're on a slab, and the water's leaking in from the outside into the house. Correct?
Water's leaking in from somewhere, and I don't know where it's leaking in from.
All right. Have you thought about putting a French drain around the outside of the house?
That is one of the things that I was just discussing with Tammy the other day.
That can help a lot. I mean, if you have a low spot in your property, you can dig a ditch and put a French drain in, and make it so the water that goes there will drain around to the other side and drain out.
Yeah.
And so you don't have water leaking in.
If
you have a basement, I have ways to stop water from getting in basements.
I have considered that, and I am looking. That is one of the options that we're looking at. In fact, I don't know if you've ever heard or talked to my buddy Wallace, but Wallace had a French drain put in on his backyard because water would sit in his backyard, you know, once a rain started. And so, let's see. God bless. Hey, have a good one, Gandalf. Anyhow, it's one of the things we're looking at, but it helps to have money. Even if I was doing it myself, I'd still have to have the money to buy the drains stuff, the gravel stuff. I'd have to have, had issues up on my house. My downspouts hooked into my French drain, no problems after that. Very cool.
What are you doing?
I'm back on with Gary.
Well,
Somebody called me, and I'm weed eating.
Good for you. Eating in the mud.
Somebody called me.
okay. Well, I was just saying that the money, as long as my bills are paid, I'm fairly happy camper. The trouble is, I've got
on your electrical, Gary, I can help you on your electrical.
Well,
you have electrical issues. I can help you with there because I mean, hey D.
Hey D.
Hey D.
Hey. What's up?
Not too much. We just talk about retirement and that type of thing, and
I ain't talking about retirement. I ain't that old, D.
I don't think I'll ever retire.
Gary's old.
I'm old.
Jerry's old.
What up, P Digits?
Yeah, but
And quiet listener. I'm going to pop on my avatar, but I'm going to talk while y'all, or I'm going to work while y'all talk too. Hey, Susan.
She said hi. She walked by.
But
like I said, Gary, I can help you on your electrical because I did electrical work I was actually certified with MFA, my job, to do all electrical on all the way up to 480.
Oh wow!
So, so I can. I mean, I can come down there sometime and maybe come down and spend a little time with you and go and help you with the electrical. And it's not. It really isn't that hard. If you think electricity is the same as water.
You don't want to see Devil Dog? Or let Devil
Well,
Dog
big.
What, Gary?
I was talking to Nikki. You can see your picture.
Nikki's looking big.
She is. She ain't changed in size. In fact, AJ's gotten bigger than Nikki. And
Nikki.
She's put on weight.
Not really. And Nikki hasn't. AJ has. AJ's, a little bigger than Nikki now.
Well, AJ's a gremlin, right?
Rosemary's the little gremlin.
Rosemary's a gremlin. I knew one of them was a gremlin.
Yeah. But Nikki's.
Rosemary's a scrapper.
Rosemary's the scrapper, the scrappy one. But
She likes to start fights.
she likes to fight. And although I found that Rosemary.
No, she's really sweet too, but boy, if you mess with her, she's gonna give you some teeth.
Yeah, she ain't gonna think twice. She'll jump on you pretty quick. She'll jump
Not
on
us, the dogs.
Not us, the dogs.
Yeah.
She will give them their money's worth.
Even though she's just a little bit of nothing.
She's the littlest dog we have. But
When they're together, do her and Pennywise get along?
Well, Pennywise is over at Devil Dogs. She does get along with AJ.
I mean, when they're together, when you all are over there with Eddie and Jamie, do they get along?
Oh,
they were smaller then.
They were fairly little the last time we went over.
We'll find out in a couple of weeks.
We're going back over to Eddie's in a couple of weeks, and we will be bringing the dogs, and it's going to be interesting. Believe me, it's going to be interesting to see, what happens.
Because AJ might be bigger than Pennywise. I don't know.
AJ may be bigger than Pennywise. Don't know.
AJ probably is bigger than Pennywise.
Because she's bigger than Nikki.
AJ is bigger than Nikki now. And so.
Look at her, open her eyes, looking around like, are y'all talking about me?
Yeah. AJ
Hey, Gary.
Yeah.
You going to help me weed my garden?
Do you need me to bring my weed eater?
No, I got a weed eater. You don't weed eat the garden, bro.
No, he needs you to help him build me a brooder.
Oh, build a brooder.
What?
No, we're doing that. When they come down, then Gary's going to go buy the wood, and then we're going to build it. Jamie said hi, Tammy.
Hey, Jamie.
Hey,
Hi, Jamie.
Can't wait to see you in a couple of weeks.
I'm waiting.
Tammy had to stay home today because of flooding. So, and that's another thing that, with me working all these hours, it should be able to, I ought to be able to afford to call a plumber. So.
Hey, Gary, tell Tammy she needs to watch the video I'm going to be putting out here in the next couple of days. It has a homemade brooder we have. We just got 30 meat chickens.
Oh, wow.
So you have to watch that brooder I used. I made.
Okay. Jerry, I actually put 18 eggs in my stupid incubator that doesn't work very good, and only one of them hatched. So I had to go buy 4 more chickens so that one would have a roommate.
Well, did before you put the eggs in the incubator, did you constantly turn them?
Yeah, I did. The problem was the temperature kept going up and down. I'm gonna have to get another incubator before I do any more eggs.
And they make some pretty good ones down there.
Yeah.
Tammy's got 2 incubators full of turkey eggs.
Oh, wow.
Well, I need to turkey all the turkeys.
You may be taking a baby turkey home with you.
No, they won't be hatched by then.
Oh, the first batch.
I don't think so. But we
I
can.
need some turkeys, Eddie.
Say what?
I need some turkeys.
I don't think we can ship turkeys there.
I'll drive down and get them.
That's Abby, isn't it?
Yeah, that's Abby.
She's fixing to have a birthday.
She's fixing to have a birthday. June 1st to be 10.
She's going to have friends on her birthday.
You don't have friends on your birthday?
Nikki and me.
Yeah, we'll see.
Oh, hi, Abby.
Bad.
Oh, I thought they said before.
Isn't she pretty?
June
Tell Jamie hey for me.
He heard you, Dee.
Hi, Dee.
Oh, you good sweetie.
All right, I gotta go check.
Yeah,
Alright.
Nikki and AJ and Rosemary will be here on her birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll be running away.
Yeah.
She's too
She
old.
don't like friends.
She don't like playing no more, huh?
He just loves daddy's loving.
Well, she's just full of brass. She's always been a diva.
Yeah. Here's the gremlin.
She likes Gary.
Oh, she pretty. Look
Hey,
at
Rosemary. Look. Hey, Rosemary. Rosemary. Hey, Rosemary. Can't see your face. Your head's in the way, Abby.
There we go. Come on over.
Hi, Rosemary.
I love my daddy.
Let me do baby fast. There's your anchor. There's
Gary. Bring me back, Gary. That's what Gary said.
Hey, I'd bring Abby back. I'd be happy to have Abby. She's she's sweet.
There you go, Gary. He didn't bring you back. I brought you back, Gary.
All right, thank you.
Gary don't like it.
Wait a minute.
So I clicked the wrong button.
Oh, my bad.
Hey, so Eddie, I'll drive down and get the turkeys if you get them.
I have
And
We have extras.
Who's well?
Oh, yeah, we're not keeping any of these.
Turkeys are very temperamental, though, Jerry. They're when they're little. When they're
Right.
They try to die.
They try to die when they're little. I mean,
I know.
it change on temperature from going inside the house, inside the brooder box, to outside. They'll die.
Cold water.
Or cold water. Giving them cold water to drink. They'll send their system in the shock. Now, once they get to be a big turkey, they're freaking.
About a week old.
They're hardy as all get out.
Yeah, it's just getting them there.
Yeah.
I'll post a video when they. Oh no!
Are you hot? Are you hot, you spoiled little diva, huh? Are you hot?
Hey,
That
Eddie.
dog's ears are too big.
Yeah, D.
What does Jamie have a heat press?
Yeah.
Yes.
What kind does she have, and does she like it?
I like it, but if I had one of the automatic ones, it would be better.
Okay.
Do you want me to send you a link to one I was looking at?
Yeah. I'm looking at them because I'm thinking about doing t-shirt quilts, and it just be a lot easier just to throw the t-shirt on with the backing and just
Then
do
the
it
one
all at
I have
once.
for that, yeah, that would be good. Hang on, I'll send you the one that I have.
Yeah, I've been looking at the ones on Amazon, but then everybody says, well, the ones that you buy on Amazon, they're not that good, but
We got
affordable.
Where is it?
And I guess maybe for what I'm wanting to do, maybe that's probably all I need is just a, very inexpensive one. But my daughter says, Mom, you have expensive taste. And I said, I'd rather get something that I'm going to need.
Oh, Jamie said the one that she bought is unavailable right now.
Okay. What I would basically need forever rather than buying 2 or 3 or 4 of them to get to where I need. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey,
They
Quinn.
have that hand press too. That one that I was saying.
Hey,
What?
all right. I got to go, guys. Susan wants to go up to Joplin and do the shopping for Robert and go to lunch and stuff like that. And it's 12 o'clock here, so I got to get out of here.
All right.
Good to
And,
see you, Jerry.
It was nice to meet you, D. So, but watch my B video came out, Gary.
Do I now?
Watch my B video that came out today.
Okay. I will.
It's kind of. I think it's kind of interesting. And I mean that crazy, but I think it's kind of cool.
All right. I will put it on there.
All right. I will see you guys later. And you guys have a nice day. And Eddie, if let me know about the turkeys. I'll drive down and pick them up. Once what we think we get old enough to survive. So,
Hey, Rob.
I'll talk to you right now. Bye. See you.
All right.
Hey, Robert. Hey, Quint. Yeah, how you guys doing?
Yeah. The fact is, I'm planning on going in an hour early today, so I'm probably going to have to, I need to go ahead and shut it down anyhow. But after all, it's about an hour before I start getting ready for work anyhow. I'll spend a few minutes at my after party, which is sad because we just started to have some.
Hey, D.
Yes.
Jamie sent you 2 links. One is one of a hand one that Sissy
10x10.
that Sissy gave her, but it's only like 10 by 10,
Mm-hmm.
but it's cheap. And then the other one is
What I have, but it's unavailable right now. I have other ones like it.
what she has, but it's unavailable right now. But I don't know, they'll have other ones like it.
Okay.
Hey, Rob,
I've never had an issue.
she's never had an issue with it. What she says.
Okay.
Thank you for your service, Glenn.
Check it out. Thank you.
Let's see. Let's see. Hang on.
I just
Thank
got
you.
that 60 keychains on it.
In fact, she just did 60 keychains on it.
Okay. Oh, I think I saw those.
All right. Well, thank you all for coming in. And let's see here.
Thank you for your service, Clint.
Hey, Clint.
Hey, you too, Gary.
My pleasure. Thank you for your service to the country there, Dale.
No, Clint says it's National Police Week or something.
It is. And
Well, thank you all for all your services, even you servicemen.
well, there's a lot of good people that come in here, and I'm thankful for every one of them. We are going to end it in 3. If you want to, the link is pinned up top. I will spend a couple of minutes in the after hours, but we need to end 3, 2, 1. Thank you.